Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. So today's video, I'm doing a little project on my 1999 Wrangler TJ. So I'm upgrading the headlights. So this thing has made it 25 years and no one has touched the headlights. That's pretty impressive. You can still see that they got the original chrome ring and the sealed halogen sealed beam composite headlight. Obviously there's a lot of options when you go to upgrade the headlights on your Wrangler, especially in the 7-inch round headlight world. So if you go on Amazon or eBay and you do a search, you'll find some super expensive, some super cheap, mostly LED upgrades that are designed to replace this. And a lot of them look really good and they may be like black and maybe that's the style you're going for. But surprisingly enough, most of the LED headlight upgrades out there are actually downgrades. They might have a better cutoff, but the light output is a lot worse than these, believe it or not. So I'm just going to show you one option that it really gets overlooked in today's environment due to all the LEDs that have flooded the market. And that is the good old, these are called Hella E-Code. What they are is a glass headlight. These are made in Germany. They're a European spec E4 headlight. They use an H4 bulb, so you can just change the bulb, retain the housing, unlike these where you throw away the whole composite headlight. So these are not LED, they just use a standard good old-fashioned halogen bulb, and they come with this really good set of Osram H4 aka 9003, which are 55 watts on the low beam and 60 watts on the high beam. See, good high quality headlight bulb. What's really nice about these is they have a much better cutoff. They throw light much more useful down the road. If you're someone who maybe likes that standard, 3,000 to 4,000 K light output of a standard headlight, kind of like a stock one, but you want more output, you only have a few options. Holley makes the Retro Bright line of headlights, which again, like I said, there's a lot of tests out there. Look them up for yourself. Holley Retro Brights are probably the best, LED option, but they still put out less light than one of these halogen composite headlights. So this is kind of the best of both worlds. I'm going to show you how easy it is to install it here today. Alright, so you're going to need a T15 Torx bit. And one thing I forgot to mention about those Hella E-Code headlights is they're a lot less expensive than most of the LEDs as well. And I'll have links in the description where you can buy them. So go ahead, there's 3 screws that hold this retaining trim on, stainless screws. And I will be replacing them with a set of these aftermarket black trim rings, which should look a little bit nicer. These are plastic instead of metal, but kind of like that look. They did come with new black Phillips screws, but what I like to do is just reuse the stainless screws that were with the factory ones and just put a dab of flat black touch-up paint on them. They hold up over time a lot better than these. Alright, so now we're going to have 3 T15 Torx screws that are actually holding the headlight on. There's this retaining metal bezel that's holding the glass bulb in. So I'm going to carefully remove them, being careful not to drop them down to never be seen again. A little bit of rust on these old screws. Put a little bit of PB Blaster on there just to keep from stripping them out. Alright, so the new one just plugs right in. looks similar. We'll get a shot at night here so you can see the difference. You can kind of see, just on the wall, more of a spot on that one. Or yeah, spotlight. This is more flood, which is what we want out of headlights. If I flip the highs on, it's a little much brighter. So what I'll do is I'll kind of leave it like this. I'll get it out tonight and we'll compare this side versus this side. See. So here we are at night. The two different headlights installed. So here is the stock one. Here is our Hella E code. So what I'll do, go ahead and show you in the garage here. I'll step in front of the new one so you can see this is the stock headlight. I think you'll see quite a difference already. Block this one out. So really you can see like basically nothing changes. I block that one off. If I block this off, you can see there's a pretty good hot spot there, but then nothing. Again, so if I open this up, you see we have light from the cutoff down. Tons of light. So big upgrade. That's just the low beams. Flip on the highs here. So again, let me step in front of the new one. So here's our high beam. So there's a little bit more going on with the stock one here. So again, not a whole lot. Blocking this one off. So the high beam definitely does better in a stock one, but then tons more light. So very significant upgrade, not a lot of money spent to do this. Again, there'll be links in the description where you can get that housing quick and easy. I also have a link for the black trim in case you want that. If the video helped you out, be sure to like it, leave a comment if you have a question or just a comment. Like and subscribe, and until next time, we'll see you later.